Hello YouTube, I'm back again with a very important video on my new Royal Enfield. I have been getting a lot of requests on my social media asking about the new tyres, new boots I've put on, and I thought it'll be good if I do a quick video on how I'm getting on, what they are and how are they on road. So here we are, my name is Saurabh and welcome to my channel. I am documenting the journey of my Royal Enfield, how I'm getting on, what accessories I've put on, and just a day-to-day vlogging on this motorbike. But today's video is all about these new winter boots. So as you can tell from the motorbike, as you've seen my older videos, it's a Royal Enfield Classic 350. It's the military inspired Classic 350. Again, it's called Signals 350. A long history behind it. It used to be a dispatcher bike, was used in World War II. A lot of veterans have had brought them from the military, restored them and just had them to for their own as their own personal bike. But Royal Enfield, what they did was back in 2022 they brought the Signals edition, Signals 350, in two different colors. This is the Sandstorm or Sandstorm, it is what it is, I think, and the other one is Marsh Grey, which is more like a military green. I really like the look of this one. As we speak, it's 2024, almost end of 2024. They don't make this Signals edition anymore. The new Royal Enfield Classic 350 comes in Commando 350, which is kind of camo of both the colors, the green and Sandstorm. But here we're talking about these tires. So as you can see, the bike does not come with these off-road rugged, aggressive looking tires. So these are Bridgestone's Battlax AX41s, kind of a 50 on-road, 50 off-road, kind of a hybrid tire, as I say. I had another option of going for a German company, Heideneo, if I'm pronouncing it properly. So that was my another option, but I liked the look of these tires a lot. One, they look quite chunky. Two, the knobbly tires goes really well with the character of the military bike. So yes, it's been a week now. I've had these tires on. I had a few hundred miles on the previous tires. Don't get me wrong, there was nothing wrong with the older tires. It's just like I wanted something chunkier, something more aggressive looking. And honestly, this is the most off-roading I'll ever do. I am not intending on doing off-roading on this bike. Well, time will tell. I might just get into it, but so far I'm not planning on doing anything. But main purpose of these tires was down to aesthetics. Again, Bridgestone's AX41. As you can see that it looks a little chunkier. The reason being I went a size up. Factory size is 190/19 on the front. I ended up going for 110/80/19. The rear ones are exactly the same, so they are 120/80/18. As you can see, my glove is hiding my number plate. That's another thing. It's a shorter number plate, but another video on that. And of course, all the accessories I've put on. But this one is solely for tires. That's why I'm not moving much around. This is how the tire looks from behind. This is how the tires look from the sides. And this is how, look at that. Love this look. The amount of compliments I've had so far on this motorbike within the span of 1 week is amazing. On social media, on Facebook, everywhere, people are loving this look. How are they on road, I hear you ask? Okay, I'm going to be very honest with you. The moment these tires were put on, I came out of the dealers and I hated them. It was like I was riding on bouncy castle. It was all over the place. One reason could be that I went a size up on the front, so the steering was impacted. Second reason, of course, they are very knobbly. Third could have been anything, but I hated it. I literally thought that I'm going to crash this damn thing. I took it slow. It was around 18-19 miles from the dealers to my house. By the time I reached home, it had started to warm up a bit, as in the tires. So they were feeling a little grippier, but going around corners, that was horrible. I was scared. I thought that's it, you know, I'm just going back and putting the old tires back on. But next day I took it out, better, but for some reason I was finding on cold start, after a few miles, tires had started to get better, but again, nowhere near as grippy as the previous tires. And I was quite surprised because every owner with these tires I'd spoken to, and they were just revving about how good the tires are, how good the grips are, how good the grip is. But I was not getting that. Today, woke up and I thought that let me just check the tire pressure. And guess what? It was all down to the tire pressure. It was at 23 psi. I'm really surprised that dealers, and that's a Royal Enfield authorized dealer who installed it. And they just allow these bikes to go out without even checking the tire pressure. I mean, that was an off-road tire pressure, 22. And I knew that it was wet and I was going home on tarmac, but that's fine. You know, mistakes do happen. Today, I pumped them up to 32 PSI. Of course, I'll have to just play around and see how things were. Pumped it up to 32 PSI, came out, and it is absolutely wonderful. On cold start, doing corners, going with my normal speeds, it is sticking like glue on tarmac. Really good. I have no complaints so far. As you can see, these little spikes are still out. The tire is fairly new. I've done around 80 miles on these already. What I've heard is you can get around 8,000 to 9,000 miles out of these rubbers, but the time will tell. They are expensive, but I think you do pay for the quality. Would I recommend you going for these tires? Oh, hell yes. If you're looking for looks, go for them. If you're looking for off-roading, definitely go for them. But if you're just looking for a good grip tire, I think this is going to be good. See, the thing is that I'm not going to be riding in rain. So, but the time will tell. They are off-road tires, so they should be all right in rain as well. But again, this is an initial review of 80 miles on these tires. I am very happy. I couldn't recommend them enough. If you are on the fence, if you're thinking about changing the look of your Royal Enfield Classic or giving them a bit of a Scrambler touch, go ahead, go for it. Highly, highly recommend it. Okay, I think I'm going to stop talking now and I'm going to open the chat window down there. So if you have any comments, anything to say, give me a thumbs up if you think the tires are good. Give me a dislike, just say hate it in the comments. I really want to know that what you guys think about these. So far on the traffic lights, on the parking lot, I'm getting a good response, but it'll be good to see that how it looks on a device, on your screen. That's about it. I am going to just do a final close-up. It is Saurabh signing off, and thank you for watching. Cheers, bye-bye.